I just found this article. This is USA Today. And the title says, Police say Montana TV zombie hoax likely linked to others. So this has been happening in 10 stations in 5 states. I'm just reading the side panel here. It says alert was aired on same frequencies as National Public Warning System. Now this is where it really gets strange. Federal agencies believe that the hoax originated overseas. Think about that for a minute. This just is not adding up. Reading a partial quote here. FBI and the FCC are investigating the cases, and initial findings have officials believing the hoax originated somewhere overseas. It's a serious issue. Initially, people laughed about zombies, but then you can start digging and find that it's not funny. Now, this official made this statement. I'll repeat what he said. It's a serious issue. This is the CEO, Greg McDonald, the CEO of Montana Broadcasters Association. And he says, quote, it's a serious issue. Initially, people laughed about zombies, but then you start digging and find that it's not funny. You find it's not funny. It's a serious issue. Are you kind of getting the drift of this, where this is going? So, the emergency alert system is a national public warning system. I'm sure you all are aware of that. You know about it. You've heard it many times. So, whoever did this had to get into the emergency alert system and then get into different TV stations in our country. 10 stations at the time of this article. There may be more in 5 different states. Strange. It is so odd. So I'll read you the states that this was done to, that TV stations, were hacked into using the emergency broadcast system. Montana, my video I put up previously was about the station being hacked in Montana, but actually there were 2 in Montana, I think. And I think there were 2 in Michigan. I'm not sure about California, Utah, New Mexico. I don't know how many stations were hacked there, because this is the first article I've come across. They call it a backdoor attack. So, I don't know. I read this article and it just raises more questions. It doesn't really provide answers. They say the attack came not in the United States, but outside of the United States. And they pinpointed the location, but then they don't say where it's coming from. See what I'm saying? It makes no sense whatsoever. It does say, this article does say, it's raised a lot of questions and concerns of how they call it a hoax, how the hoax occurred. They refer to it as a hoax in the beginning of the article, and then in the middle of the article, the CEO, McDonald, of this one station says it's a serious issue. Initially, people laughed about zombies, but then you start digging. Okay, what is he referring to that you're going to find once you start digging about information on zombies? And find that it's not funny. So, I'll put a link up for you if you want to come over here. I just now found this, so I thought I would share it with everybody. And maybe we can be on the alert to see if this is going to continue to happen. We know that the the way the dark forces operate in their code of conduct, they are required to inform people before they stage a false flag or stage a disaster or cause the death of people. So we'll just have to keep our eyes on it. So if you hear of any more information, maybe you can put it in a comment underneath this video.